Poor driver. Must have had a heart attack or something.
Is that a bag? Motherfucker's dead. That motherfucker's dead. Wow. Motherfucker died. Oh no, no, it's just not dead. Definitely is not in good shape though.
As you've seen with that boring footage, makes me concerned about a number of different issues going on with the trucking community. As you know, truckers aren't very healthy. That's why I sort of drive it into you guys to do whatever it takes to be a bit healthier than you normally would be in this lifestyle. Now, the reason why this hits me so hard is because I have health problems myself, and I can imagine many of you guys, truck drivers, also have health problems. I woke up today, and I picked up this trailer, and I started going towards, to get out of the lot I was in, and the security guard stopped me, and he was talking about how he lost about 100 pounds, he has cancer. Had the talk with him about my aunt. My aunt is dealing with cancer right now. Doctor gives her 6 months to live. You know, this lifestyle that we live is full of fast food and everything and anything to clog your fucking arteries And the lack of exercise is just making you a ticking time bomb for any type of disaster. This type of lifestyle isn't for us just to work into the ground to get some money so you can leave it to whoever's in your will. No. You are fucking an individual with a purpose. Don't fucking surrender to these companies to work your ass off and not exercise, not eat healthy. Go back to, I don't remember what I named it. I think it was, I named this video like the date that I uploaded it. And I was in Florida. And basically I was saying, don't be so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. And I took off for about 3 months this year, maybe even 3.5 months this year, because I needed some time for myself. I wanted to enjoy the summer, I wanted to enjoy family and friends, and to actually pretend like I'm alive. And the issues are that people aren't exercising, people aren't living their life, people aren't happy. And then they surrender to heart disease, cancer, etc. And for what? Do they not have a purpose in life? They do. And they aren't living up to those expectations whatsoever. It's sad to me that people are fucking wasting their life. The more and more I see it, I had a phone call with my mom last night. She calls me and she's crying because her sister's dying of cancer. And she's going to go take a trip out to see her later this week, and she's going to stay out for a week. And she's crying because she's going to miss her sister. She's pretty much, she has cancer in her lungs, she has cancer everywhere in her body, in her organs. And it's gotten to the point of no return. Doctor gives her 6 months to live, less than. So she's going to go see her while she still can. Life is short. And I'm talking to my mom last night as she's crying on the phone is telling me, what are you doing in this fucking truck? You're wasting your fucking life away. And yeah, you might be making some good money, but what are you doing? You have no wife, no kids? What are you doing with your life? And here I am trying to make her feel better and say, your sister lived a good life. Stop, don't put this on me. But nevertheless, you gotta succumb to the facts. I'm wasting my life out here on the road. It's tough for me to exercise every day, but I do it anyways. I try to anyways. I have a heart condition. Watch my video, The Reason for My Motivation, where I dive in deep about my condition with my heart and what I'm doing right now to combat that. And it's going to be that way the rest of my life. Do I want to go into the ground dead for this job to make my boss a profit? No. And I'm sure you don't either. But it's very important to recognize the issues that are at hand. Your life. This video keeps popping up in my feed. It's called Trucking is a Waste of Life or something like that. I never clicked on the video because I already know, right? I'm a truck driver. I know it's a fucking waste of life. If I can be making this kind of money working less at home, at some place where I live, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. Even if I'm making half the money and working, half as much, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. No way. But we are surrendering our time. We are surrendering our health. We are surrendering our time with our family, our friends, and all that. Our time exercising. Our healthy balance of life, meaning what you're eating, how you are operating on a daily basis. I'm sitting the fuck down. I'm doing little exercises that are wowing my mind, like blowing my mind out. I'm doing little yoga exercises to exercise my buttocks region. And I couldn't believe that I'm feeling sore today because of it. That's how little I exercise. I'm doing yoga poses and yoga stretches and little flexes with my buttocks, hip region, and I'm sore today. That should give you a clear indicator of how unhealthy we are as truck drivers. No one gives a fuck about us unless it's Truck Driver Appreciation Month and some knucklehead's gonna tag a truck driver on a post during that time period. No one gives a fuck about us. There is no gyms that are set up for us. There's only work until your grave, to your grave. And I think it's a really rough lifestyle, and I don't think any amount of money's worth it. My encouragement for you guys is that you take the little bit of time, effort, and money, and you go and spend it to better yourself and others. Life is only short if you make it short. Life is not short. It is not designed to be short. Well, under this matrix, especially as truck drivers, in what we deal with every day, sitting down, unhealthy, McDonald's, not seeing our family, being lonely. This is a recipe for cancer. This is a recipe for heart disease. So as I showed you in the clip of that guy coming out, of course I was saying, oh, they have a body bag. I didn't realize it was a bag just to cover the guy's legs or whatever. The guy seemed aware and coherent. But he might be going through some heart problems. He might be going through some issues as a direct result of the lifestyle that he has chosen called truck driving. And drinking soda instead of water, you gotta make some crazy lifestyle changes in order to survive as a truck driver. I was really fucking healthy before I got into truck driving. Now, not at all. Watch my video, I've lost my third eye, or something like that. My third eye is closed. My third eye's been closed for 2 years now. And I've been truck driving for over 3. There's something that's been going on with me and my health in which that I need to take a vacation from this shit often. I'm taking a new idea from what I want to accomplish in life. See, if you ever watch my update to retire in 10 years, all my update videos, updating what I'm going to be doing in my life, that changes by the minute. Right now I'm thinking, go part-time in this truck. Go out for 2 weeks, stay home for 2 weeks. Go out for 2 weeks, stay home for 2 weeks. That's where my mindset is right now. Say, fuck money, I don't have to be rich in life. I don't need to retire in life this early. Because I'm working right now very, very hard to basically start up a business in which I basically don't have to work the rest of my life. Which would be real estate. Buying a house, repairing that house, which would be essentially retired for me. That's what I wanted to do. To make an extra 10, 20 grand on these houses. Or whatever, even less, 10 grand. And it's changing, my idea. I'm thinking I'm going to go another 6 months or so, buy a house, cash, no mortgage, no payments. I already paid off my car. I don't have many payments. I have a cell phone that I'm letting you know right now. I'm free to just turn into a flip phone, and I'll be fucking happy. Reduce the payment on that, and just work part-time, even if it isn't truck driving, just enough to pay my bills. That's my idea now. And so I can work out every day, I can see family and friends, I can go out on dates, I can do the things that I want to do in life. Because my idea is that life is not short. I think I put up a video recently where life is not short, it is long. Life is only short if you surrender to loneliness, disease, this unhealthy lifestyle, no exercise, shitty foods. I don't think any amount of money is worth it. I don't care if I work out here for 10 years straight and then all of a sudden, magically, after the money that I'm making now, all of a sudden $1 million pops in my bank account if I make it to the end. It's not worth it. To me, it's not worth it. Done 3 years, am I going to do another 7 for a magical $1 million extra to appear in my bank account? I'm sure a lot of you guys would be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to do 10 years. But it's a terrible lifestyle. You're going to need a vacation from this lifestyle. As I've said in that video when I was in Florida, I was just hanging out at the beach. And I was strangely considering getting out of trucking. But trucking's for me. I like this lifestyle in some aspects, but some aspects are clearly killing us all. And I wasn't even going to make a video today because I don't feel like making videos since the last month or two. I've been really discouraged about making videos for you guys. I have been getting a lot of love, so I apologize for saying that as if I don't appreciate some of your guys' feedback, but I do. And I apologize for this wind. I'm talking extra loud in my tonality in order to compensate for this extra noise of wind. I'm in California, and of course, it's windy. But anyways, I want you guys to reconsider where you are in life, what you want out of life. Your friends, your family, your children, your wife, your husband. What do you want out of life? Do you want to work your ass off to the grave? Are you gaining weight? Are you doing the things in your life that is keeping you from being your greatest version? Yes, money doesn't make happiness. Money only takes away the pain of poverty. You know? They say that money doesn't buy happiness, but of course you're gonna be not crying as much in a Ferrari, right? But look at it like this. You are limited. You can do good or bad for your body. Your body needs a constant source of positive spirituality, mentality, and physicality on a daily basis. My encouragement for you, and of course I made a video on this in the past about laughing and smiling. One big belly laugh a day will do wonders for your soul. Going back to my aunt who has cancer. My mom's going to see her, not as in she has a cure for cancer or anything, but she's going to see her to try to uplift her mood. What else could you do? Right? What else is there when all you have is to make your sister feel good? To be there, to show her that you want to be participating in her life, and to show that you love her. What else is there to do? That is what you should be doing. In Eastern medicine for thousands of years, in fact, all of history in the Eastern world, they don't use medicine until recently. Of course, Korea and places like that have changed to medicine. But nonetheless, what they have done is put laughter in the shamans, in the doctors. They have put chi, good positive energy, This is how they have cured people from disease for thousands of years. Am I saying that my mom's going to go over there to my aunt's house, her sister's, and just go over there with a smile and everything's going to be all right and she's going to live forever? No. Not naive, not an idiot. And I'm not trying to push that on you guys. But that's what she can do. She can help her sister feel like she's loved, like she is valuable, like she's appreciated, and to have some belly laughs. That's what you can do, and that's all you can do, then do it, because it is going to be beneficial. As a truck driver, we don't get those. We're out here in the road, we might hear a podcast that makes us chuckle, but no real belly laughs. Come on. I pretend to. I try to have some belly laughs listening to comedians and stuff, but after you've seen pretty damn near every stand-up special in history, it's kind of hard to continue laughing on the road. But the point is that I'm getting at is that as truck drivers, we are lonely. We don't get to experience other people, loved ones, family, seeing your kids grow, whatever. We don't experience that. Therefore, there's a part of our heart that is missing. There is a part of us that is surrendering to the idea and the notion of not being valuable, not being of use to anybody in the world, that we are living a fruitless life. And that, subconsciously or consciously, will weigh on you. And you will surrender to disease because of it. You take that into account with the poor lifestyle of food-like products is what we're eating. We're not eating food. We're eating food-like products. We are not exercising. We are not sweating. We aren't doing the fundamental basic things of fulfilling our spirit, our mind, and our body. My encouragement for you is put those three things ahead of your career. Money? Fuck money. Is it really worth it? You can't spend money in hell or heaven or in the ground. Whatever you believe, you're not going to be able to spend your US dollars, which is basically monopoly money anyways, in the afterlife. Let alone, is there an afterlife? What happens after death? Watch my video, After Death. What are you doing with your life? Are you going to be that guy that, and I've heard the stories, ambulance shows up at a truck stop, the truck was there for 10 days or whatever, they open up the truck stop, or the truck, and there's some guy decaying in the back in the bunk. You know why. It's not old age, which there's no such thing, by the way. Just like you can take care of a car forever, you can take care of yourself forever. Take care of yourself. You'll live a long, prosperous life. Don't take care of yourself. You're going to be stinking before they find you. You're going to be stinking before they find you. Because you're out in the middle, on the road, in the middle of nowhere, or someplace, away from home. Family's just going to assume you're just driving, so they're not going to check in on you. Your work might check in on you. Hey, we need you to get going. Hey, he's not answering the phone. 2, 3, 4 days later, if they get to you, the cops or whatever, ambulance, they take you out in a body bag. Because of this matrix, this lifestyle, there's no nutrients in your food, there's no exercise, there's no love, there's no passion. Why are you here? If you want to be a robot, a less conscious robot, be a truck driver. if you want the happier, finer things, you want experiences and communication with loved ones and meet new people, trucking's not for you. So you need to weigh, where in your life do you find it acceptable to not be there with your children, not be there with your loved ones, not find friends, not be with friends, not to enjoy life however you deem it? Where is it that is acceptable? That shit doesn't matter anymore and you're just gonna be a robot out here to make your boss money. Come on. This type of lifestyle, the majority of your truck driving jobs, you're not going to see retirement. This isn't that lifestyle. You're going to be diagnosed with cancer or heart disease or have a heart attack or a stroke well before you retire in this type of industry. Plus, the majority of the companies do not have a nice retirement plan. You want to know why? Because they're just going to waste their money for your retirement. That will never come. Because you will die before. So, at what point of your life do you deem it acceptable to be a waste of life? I'm strongly considering buying my own house cash, just a cheap fucking house. I might even build a house on my parents' property, build it myself, me and some loved ones, some friends, and find a different avenue. Or still do trucking, but do it part fucking time. I might even do 2 weeks on, 4 weeks off. That type of part-time. Because fuck this lifestyle. My health matters a lot more than this. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. Go local. Nope. Done regional. Constantly in a fucking dock, constantly working. You're not going to see your bed either way. I'd rather just wake up, drive 800, 900 miles without bumping docks and wasting my time or my day and make more money, a lot more money, working the same amount of hours. And you're almost never in your bed anyways. Local's not for me. Maybe local's good for you. Making a lot less money. And I know what you guys are thinking, some of you locals. I make 20 bucks an hour. Fuck 20 bucks an hour. I'm never going back to 20 bucks an hour. You know? Even at 50 cents a mile, driving 80 miles an hour, like I'm doing right now. Well, I'm doing 70 right now. Speed limit's 55 where I am right now. California. If I'm going 70, that's $35 an hour right there. Right? Why would I go back to 20 and work the same amount of hours? You're still almost never in your bed. You're never home. You're never able to enjoy your life. Same fucking thing. Anyways. Point is that I'm getting at is that I might not be doing this truck driving thing past next summer. I might not be. And if I do it, it's going to be part-time. I don't want this video to be not a positive, uplifting video, but I want it to be, there's a yin and yang. There's pros and cons to everything. There is positive and negative to everything. This lifestyle, the majority of it is negative. Do you have good days? Sure. Do you have bad days? Sure. Can you smile like I do through everything? Yes. But the underlying fundamental aspect is that there is a trillion things. Not exaggerating. There's many things that are designed in this lifestyle to make sure you don't prosper or live long or be there for your children or your loved ones or even have loved ones. For example, me, I don't have a wife or kids. And my mom was telling me last night on the phone, I know I'm sporadic and I'm just going everywhere with my mind. You're just going to have to deal with me. That's just the way my mind operates. talking with my mom last night. She goes, I want grandkids. What the fuck are you doing? I want grandkids. You're not getting the mother of your children out here on the road. You're not gonna move towards those goals that you want if your plan is to be out on the road all the time. Now, before I got into trucking, my idea was to never be in trucking forever. That was never my goal. In fact, my goal was 10 years in trucking before I was retired. I can still do that, but now I'm greatly considering saying fuck it to trucking. My health matters. I need to... You know how long it takes to unclog your arteries? You have any fucking idea? It takes all of 10 minutes to clog up your arteries. Go to Taco Bell, your arteries are going to be clogged. How long does it take to unclog that shit in terms of exercise and many other aspects, avenues like cardiovascular health, eating vegetables all the time? How long? A year to clear up that fucking 2 hours of digestion, which Taco Bell just go right out? Right. The point is, this lifestyle, this is just my thought. I don't have the numbers. I'm sure no one has the numbers. But my observation would be, for the three years that I was trucking, have been trucking, it took off 10 years of my life. And potentially more. If I do another 3 years, it could be a wavelength thing. Where for me, my body type, and because of what damage I've already taken with my body, perhaps if I did another 3 years, it would be 40 years off my life. You understand what I'm getting at? I might be out of this truck by summer for good. I might go part-time just to get a few $1,000s a month just to pay the bills, right? And I think that's a good idea to go part-time. I'm pretty confident my job will do it, because you know what they let some people do with my job? Now, you already know that I work way harder than you guys, no offense. And I'm not trying to boast myself. 800-900 miles a day. Yeah, I work harder than you. Point is, there's people that come here from the Ukraine or Russia to work for my company that I'm working for now. They work 4 months here, or 3 months. Some people are even telling me 2 months. And then they go back to their country for 6 months. And then they go spend their whatever they made in those 4 months or whatever that was. And it's not just one person they let do this, they let multiple people do it. So what if, okay, how about I work 6 months, and then when they go out for 6 months, I'll take off 6 months. And then we can switch the vehicle. Come on now. Something like that, maybe. See, I don't want to be the guy that is found decaying in the sleeper just to make my boss some money. Do you? And I know some of you guys are still really healthy. Trucking hasn't weighed you down that much yet. It will happen. There's no one that's been driving for 30 years that's skinny. Doesn't happen. Not in this lifestyle. Unless you're really, really adamant about your health, and you're really, really, really... You must be working less. Obviously not as hard as I am, because there's no time for nothing else. There's no time for home-cooked meals. I don't have time to pull over for a nice beef stew or something. I don't know. There's no time. And you're sitting down all the time. I literally did some butt exercises yesterday because I looked at my butt in the mirror. I was like, this isn't healthy. We need to tone this bitch up. And I did some butt exercises, and I'm telling you right now, my legs, the back of my legs, my hips, and my butt is sore right now. Hopefully that doesn't become a meme on the internet. My butt is sore. So pecs. Dumbass. So, yeah, I'm just going to greatly encourage you guys to exercise more. You can definitely live this lifestyle, and you can be prosperous in this lifestyle. I'm not trying to encourage you not to endeavor this lifestyle. But what I am trying to explain to you is that there is a fine line for your health. You're either doing something good for your health, or you are doing something bad for yourself. Positive, negative, yin and yang. You can only do positive, or you can do negative. Right? See, you can have where I'm from, Rochester, New York, we have something called a garbage plate. And yes, it's as terrible as it sounds in terms of what it's going to do to your health. It's usually after the bar scene gets out, people just want to eat and fucking fill up their stomach, so they eat a garbage plate. Why do they eat the garbage plate when they know it's going to be terrible for them? It's going to be terrible for you, right? You eat the garbage plate, it's going to be terrible for you. And I used to work at this place called the Rondequoit Hots, which is a Hots place. And I served garbage plates for 2.5 years there. And people would order a Diet Coke, and they would legitly say, well, I'm eating the garbage plate, so, a Diet Coke's gonna... No! You've already done bad for yourself. You can't just eat McDonald's and then drink it down with water and say, well, it doesn't work like that. You have done damage to your body. You are clogging your arteries, making your heart beat slower and function much less properly. Essentially, the precursor for heart failure. And you are going to go through this lifestyle every day as a truck driver, eating McDonald's, drinking your soda out of the machine because it's free because of points on your card. And that's your lifestyle. No exercise. And even if you do go to a gym on your home time, let's say you're out for 2 weeks like I am, you could be out for what I used to do. I used to do 14 weeks straight out on the road. And I was healthy when I can do that. I can't do that no more. And I'm only in my 3rd year, this is my 4th year trucking. And I can't do that anymore. See what of a difference this career can do to somebody in just a few short years. My 1st year, my 2nd year even, I was doing 14 weeks. And no problem. I went home and I had all types of energy to do whatever the fuck I wanted. And then I would have 14 days off. I would have 2 weeks off. And I love that. I loved having 2 weeks off because then I can enjoy and do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, go to the beach. I can't do that no more. It's a struggle after a few days. For me. It's not a struggle. Let me rephrase that. I'm tired by the time I go home. I'll just put it that way. I'm tired. I need to recover. And how do you recover from sitting down all day? By sitting down all day. See the loop? So, again, I encourage you to do what I do. I exercise. Watch my video, How Do I Stay Healthy Over the Road? There's a reason I talk about this. And there's a reason why my video, my channel, was based on happiness and longevity. And based on your diet. For the first 60 videos I made was mainly diet and exercise and vegan and trying to do better for your health and the importance of it. Later I made my video, the reason for my motivation, because I explained to you how difficult it was for me to have heart disease, SVT, heart failure. It's terrible. It's not an easy lifestyle, and I'm too young to die, in my opinion. I'm not going to accept it. And how do you accept dying? This lifestyle is everything to accept dying. You've accepted poor lifestyle choices. You've accepted not having emotional communication or contact with other people. You've accepted being a loner and being purposeless, no value. You've accepted it. It's a waste of life. Now, am I trying to, again, discourage you from being a truck driver if you're not a truck driver, or if you are a driver, to discourage you and make you less motivated or even get out of trucking? No, that's not my intent in this video. It's just to wake you up. Facts are the facts, objective reality. You know, there's positive and negatives, there's pros and cons. I did not expect this video to be this long. In fact, I was planning on just shutting it off around the 13-minute mark, but here we are. We're rattling on nonsense, and hopefully some of you guys can understand and get value out of this video. If so, great. If not, it is what it is. We all know that there's poor lifestyle choices, and we all heard the stories of drivers dead in the back in the sleeper. We've heard all the stories. We see them at the truck stops waddling. I ain't gonna be that motherfucker waddling. Not gonna be that motherfucker. I'm not gonna be that motherfucker. And don't ever. I'm gonna just tell you a quick story. When I was working at that garbage plate place, at the Hots place, what the fuck is this guy doing? When I was working at the Hots place, I hit 199 pounds. Mind you, before that Hots place, I was generally between 155 and 180. Okay? I hit 199. I had some love handles going on. What did I do? I was like, not me. Not me. I'm eating garbage plates because they were free. I got one free garbage plate a day working at this place, minimum wage. And I would eat a garbage plate because it's free, and I'm making only minimum wage. So of course I'm going to get what's free. And I had to switch my whole lifestyle up right then and there. I said no more. I stopped eating garbage plates. I came into work with fruits. I became a vegan. And I started working out. I was stronger than I am now, even though that's a nice fucking muscle. I gotta push in really hard just to push in. Can't really tell because I'm pale, but it is a muscle, and it is fucking strong. But I was even stronger before. I worked out. I was 199 pounds in, let's say, October. By the summertime, I was wearing white beaters, I was wearing shorts, and I was going to the beach, and I would get some looks from women, and I would be able to pick up women easily. I would even go to the bar with the white beater. I would have women on deck. I was healthy. I could run miles. I rode my bike to work instead of taking the bus. I did everything that I could do to change my lifestyle, and just in a few short months, I'm down to 170 muscle. Healthy. I was vegan. Healthy. I can even show you guys pics. I had a pic of, my buddy had a pic of me. I was at the bar, and I was drunk at the bar, and it was just after I got done doing a push-up contest with somebody else. That was another tough guy. I did 100 push-ups, drunk at the bar. And I was so proud of myself, and I flexed in front of the camera. And it was me and my buddy taking a picture. It was somebody taking a picture of me and my drunk buddy. And I fucking flexed. And I showed that to all my friends and family and stuff, and they were like, holy fuck, you were ripped. What happened? You know, I'm a truck driver now. But I'm trying. The point is, just that number of 199, I was like, never in my life am I going to hit 200 pounds. Guess what I am now? I'm in the 200s, baby. And guess what? I have love handles. I'm 205 right now. Should be between 155 and 170. Would be ideal. 170 is one very ideal for me. But even if I hit down to 185, if I lost 20 pounds, I'd be good. I see these other truckers on YouTube, they're all fat. I see these truckers at the truck stop, they're all fat. Me? I'm embarrassed by this shit. When I go home and people look at me like, hey man, you're meaty. So I saw my uncle for the first time in like 3 years. Maybe 2 years or something. Back when I had long hair down to my ass, right? And I was skinny. I wish I could show you a before and after. Me skinny, you can see the skinniness in my face. My arms were fucking skinny. There was a period before I became a truck driver, like right before I became a truck driver, that I was super skinny. I was like 160, let's say. And my uncle didn't see me from that until like one Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. And he goes, whoa, man, have you been working out? I'm like, nope, just fat. And I saw the look on their faces like, are you alright? Do you need help? I remember even seeing my aunt's face. She was like pretty like, ugh. Should go back into that vegan diet, buddy. But anyways, the point is, you're going to surrender to the lifestyle. It is going to beat you. It's going to weigh on you. And you're going to need a vacation from this lifestyle. This video went way longer than I expected it to. Especially when I haven't even showered or had my coffee today. So I'm wondering, why the fuck am I so... I haven't even worked out today. I don't have time to work out today. But tomorrow, guaranteed. First thing in the morning, work out. First thing in the morning. First thing I do. Right now I want to work out. I don't even have much energy. I don't even have my coffee. But I want to work out. Especially seeing that shit this morning at that rest area. Where the ambulance, the fire truck, and all these people were called in order to take this guy. He must have had a stroke or something. Taken out of the truck, going to emergency. Come on now. Don't let that be you. Did you start gaining weight yet? Are you been trucking for over a year? You're going to see a difference. You were 180, now you're 190. Oh, now you've been trucking for 2 years. Now you're 200. Oh, you've been trucking for 3 years. Okay, now you're 230. Because you just let it fucking get out of hand, and now it's going to be that much more difficult to start working out. What I do want to encourage in this video, and as the last conclusion talking point, diet and exercise. Do what you got to do for your longevity and your happiness. You are not going to be happy if you can't even run around with your fucking children or grandchildren. You can't run around because just you walking is getting you out of breath and out of your comfort zone because you're already your heart's already. I see you guys at the truck stop weighing 300-400 pounds. Can't even fuel without fucking huffing and puffing. I see you. It's sad. It's more than sad. It's knowing that you aren't going to be of purpose in your life. This is not your greatest version. This is not why you are here. This is not. You need to realize that mentally, physically, and spiritually is the better you're going to be able to be for your family, your loved ones, being able to be happy yourself. That's not going to happen if you can't even run around with your children or grandchildren. I can't imagine. That's sort of why I put that video of me playing with my niece and nephew. Just to show you that, yeah, I was huffing and puffing. Yeah, I was profusely sweating. Trying to give these kids a workout, right? My niece is 10? I think 10. And my nephew is like 4. And trust me, a 4 and 10-year-old is going to wear you the fuck out. So, you know,